Last week when I visited my best friend Diana, we went to some of the same places we visited back in autumn. And it was really interesting to see like the seasonal difference in the landscape. And you know, in autumn we were greeted by this spectacular view of the mountains, and this time everything was still covered in snow and it was really foggy, so you couldn't see the mountains, and it was just such a different experience, but it was still really beautiful. And yeah, looking back at all the footage I took in autumn and the footage I took now, it was just really interesting to see how the seasons change and how the whole feeling of the landscape changes with it. It's been quite cold here actually for March. Like March 1st didn't feel like spring at all. Snow was in the forecast and it actually snowed on March 1st. The brisk air in the morning when I rode my bike to work didn't feel great upon my cheeks. You know, I feel like it's better to have a cold end of winter rather than having snow in April. I'm starting a garden this year, and yeah, I'm thinking about these things. Before I visited Diana, I actually had to go to the capital, Ljubljana, and I went there because we had like this workshop with the company that I work for. Yeah, it was really nice. I went early and I went to the bakery, got some pastries and coffee, enjoyed the morning, and walked around the old city center. And I also went to my favorite tea shop to get some tea because I was running low on my Earl Grey, which is my favorite. I really fell in love with this sage green color that I'm wearing right now, and the other day I decided to go to the secondhand shop to see if they had anything in this color, and it was really funny because literally everything was in this shade of green, and I got a couple of things that I actually am really happy about. Yeah, it just feels good to go to the secondhand shop instead of buying something new. I do buy like new clothes from time to time, but it's always a special feeling going to the secondhand store and getting some really interesting and good quality pieces that have been pre-loved but honestly look brand new to me. So actually can't believe that I'm eating my own bread right now. It turned out so good. I truly didn't expect it to. You know, these are the small joys in life when you make something for the first time and it actually turns out really good. I'm so happy right now. Oh my god. And the crust is perfectly like crunchy and the inside is perfectly tender and soft. So good. I'm almost ashamed to admit that in my almost 30 years on this earth, I have not tried baking bread. So, like a few weeks ago, I bought myself some sourdough mixture, like the cultures for the sourdough, and I didn't make a starter. I definitely want to make a starter, but this time I just like tried to bake bread basically. And yeah, I didn't expect much from it. It was my first time baking it, and I actually couldn't believe that I succeeded, that I baked the bread, and it was actually delicious and perfect. And I was so happy about that. Yeah, it was really nice doing something like that, and I enjoy making things with my hands. I enjoy, you know, staying in motion, learning new things, learning new skills, whether it be cooking or, you know, anything. I really love learning new things, and yeah, I'm really glad my bread turned out really good.